So are you a job seeker or are you looking for a job change? Then this video is a must watch for you. In this video, you will see what are those 5 blunders, the 5 big mistakes that you should avoid while appearing an interview. Hello everyone, how are we today? This is Mithali from Arcadia Academy of English. Thank you for subscribing my channel if you did. But if you don't have so far, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon to receive all the regular updates without any delay. So we were discussing about the 5 blunders, the 5 big mistakes that you should avoid while appearing an interview. So the mistake number 1 is, apart from inappropriate dressing, this is the biggest mistake that you should avoid, and that is bringing a drink with you. Yes guys, yes, you heard me right. It might seem very cool to you that you're going ahead with a cup of coffee or a glass of juice with you while appearing an interview, but it's not a very good idea, to be frank with you, because during an interview you might fiddle with it, it might slip, it might even end up you might even end up missing on important question that an interviewer is asking you. So he might mark you down for on the aspect of active listening, missing active listening. So you would not want your interviewer to remember you for all the wrong reasons. So this is something which is not advisable going for an interview or appearing an interview with a drink or with a coffee or a glass of a juice. So it's a big no-no, and you might also get marked down of a person with a casual attitude. You might appear as a person of a casual attitude, not very serious about an interview. So so make sure you avoid this mistake while appearing an interview. So what's the second mistake? Let's go ahead and check it out. The second big mistake that you should avoid is ignorance for the company. So as the sentence suggests, ignorance, it means, you know what, you don't want to get bowled over by the interviewer, right? So a little research about the company would certainly save the day for you. It's a big day, so better be prepared for it. It doesn't take much of your effort nowadays. Every company, every big company or organizations, they have their websites. You can go to their websites. They have their mission and vision in there, and they have their about us column. You can search a little bit about the company, their locations, which all locations you would love to work with, because the interviewer might ask you which location you are very comfortable working with, right? So the best thing is you can go to their website, do a little research work there, you can Google it up, you can have more information about the company before you go ahead. It's a big day, so better be prepared for it. And now the time is for the mistake number 3 that you should be avoiding while appearing an interview. Let's check it out. So the mistake number 3 is talking too much, and that too off track. So it's quite understandable. It's a professional situation and you were supposed to talk a little bit professional and not too much of your personal thing. The interviewer is not curious to know about your personal life, about your spouse, about your children. So so you can save this information while joining on the first day of your office. You can share these information with your colleagues, but during an interview, keep it a little bit crisp, and it should be, your answers should be focused, up to the mark, up to the point, and you should not go out of the track talking things which are too much personal and not much related to your interview. So if you are a fresher, you can start with your academics, your qualification, your education, and you can tell a little bit about yourself, as my name is Mithali. I am from this. I'm born and raised in this city. I've completed my study from this, like this. But don't get too much into personal talks. Don't get sidetracked talking too much about your family, your personal life, your personal view, your opinions about any aspect or any issues going on. So rather keep it up to the mark, up to the point. Mistake number 4 that you should avoid is criticizing past employers. That's really crucial. You should not be speaking ill about your past employers, because it really doesn't make any good impression on the interviewer. This is something you should avoid undoubtedly. Don't say that you are leaving your current job or the previous job because you cannot stand your boss and that's the reason of leaving the job. This really doesn't create a positive image of a person appearing in an interview. Apart from this, avoid speaking bad thing about your colleagues, about your boss, because it's a small word. You never know that the interviewer might, might be knowing your colleagues or your boss. So that doesn't create a very good image, during an interview. By doing this, you also give a chance to an interviewer to think that you might also do the same thing. You might even speak bad things about his company as well, if at all you happen to leave the company on bad terms. He might think twice before hiring you. So this is something you should avoid, criticizing your past employers during an interview. So this brings us to the fifth big mistake that you should avoid. So let's check out the fifth mistake now. So now let's talk about the fifth biggest mistake that you should avoid while appearing an interview, and that is doubts about your CV. So it's really crucial, guys. Always make sure you remember the basic information that you shared in your CV. That is, you remember all the things by heart. The reason why is a little mismatch in the information will give an impression on an interviewer that either you are making up things, or you have a very bad memory, you cannot remember the things properly. So in either situation, you are not in a very good position then. Find it challenging remembering all the information all together. So you can do one thing, you can keep a copy with you as well while appearing an interview. But don't just behave like you're just reading it out loud from that particular document. You're reading out it from the document. You can summarize it in small pointers so that you can just refer it while appearing an interview, so that there is no mismatch of the information in your CV and what you are speaking out. So guys, these are the 5 biggest mistakes that you should avoid clearly so that you crack the interview in one go. So all the very best, and may you find a very good job soon. And please comment if you like my video. If you like it, hit the like button. You can subscribe my channel to receive all the recent updates on how to improve your communication skills, how to improve your English, become a fluent speaker in English, to learn all the grammar, to learn all the basics of English grammar, the rare known facts of the grammar. Do subscribe my channel, that is Arcadia Academy of English by Mithali. So happy learning, guys. Have a great time. Take care and bye-bye.